No, it's GOE. It's new. I will have one started. They're okay, yeah. There we go. Oh my God, I haven't even gotten all the winter stuff out yet. I know, it's freezing already. You have 2 weeks. I know, still freezing. I know, exactly. I know. You guys get a new camera? Ours is out of getting service, so we're borrowing the coach of the Sea Captains. He's loaning us his camera. Good idea. I don't know. That kid, you have to watch out. Yeah. He's a little kid. Is Scotty's first game back? No, he had some last week. Oh, he did? He had a couple midget games, and Sophie had a game. So. Does he still do the NHC? Does he still do the NHC? He's going to be doing NHC games, yeah. He's going to be filming comments. I know. He's on his way to NHC. I know. We saw him get on the bus. They were all here. Growing your hair out, Declan? Yeah, I see it. You can see it at the home with them. Not yet. I mean, you can, but you can barely see Connor's hair out. Oh, yeah? Yeah. These are different. These jerseys are different. Yeah, they're huge numbers and huge nameplate. Oh yeah, they ruined the jerseys. They look different. You don't like them? They ruined the jerseys. Thank God I don't have to wear one. So my old jerseys fit. Yeah, those are they're different. You don't like them? No. They changed the blue and the yellow. And they shrunk the logo. Oh. And on the back, the numbers are so huge. They are humongous. There are 2 different kinds of whites on the jersey. There's a normal white, and then when they show the names on it, it's a brighter white. Yeah, it is a bright white. And it's black. Ooh. Oh boy. It's all crazy, huh? I'm starving. You know what? I'll have another one. They're probably not good for me having all these. I'm starving. Huh? Oh, yeah, we didn't. This looks like a big Tootsie Roll. On our anniversary, you made me starve. Starve? Oh, can't wait. Just wish my hands would go out. Oh, wow. They're going to have a lot of people in the scoring booth because usually Kyle and Chuck, but Robin and Gavin's dad's name? Rich. And Rob and Rich usually do the other ones, so there's going to be 4 people in rotation. That's weird. Usually you can't.
I mean, yeah, he's probably on the. No, my. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the SoLu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. Welcome to Seahawks hockey opening day on the SoLu. We had a soft opening last week with a couple of midgets affairs, but youth hockey kicking off today. As now we've got a Bantam A battle about ready to take place between the Watertown Wings and your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. The Wings, you see them there wearing their red sweaters with the big white stripe across the chest. Or you could say white sweaters with a big red stripe across the bottom, depending upon your perspective and point of view at home. The Wings logo across the chest, red pants, red socks with a white stripe, red helmets for the most part, and a lot of red out there for Watertown. The Seahawks are wearing their home white uniforms with the Seahawk logo, blue shoulders, yellow trim, black shorts, white socks with blue and yellow trim. There's been a lot of issues with the ice all day today. As you see the refs looking at it, there was a major hole over there, and hopefully it'll hold up here for the game today. We'll see if they're going to close the door. If they close the door, that's a good sign. That's the reason we're starting late. There was a major ice delay in the last affair. And all right, now the boys and girls are headed out on the ice now for their warm-ups as the Wings are going to be taking on the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. And we'll see who's going to get the starting goal here for the Seahawks as they've got 2 netminders dressed. The Wings, it's going to be number 70 in your scorecard, Evan Richeza. For the Seahawks, suiting up. Let's see here. We got number 72 in your scorecard, Mr. Jack Dempsey, and Lily Nicolo. Number 23. We'll see who gets the start in between the pipes right now. It's Dempsey going through the warm-ups there. We'll see Dempsey and Nicolo about ready to get going, ladies and gentlemen. This game is brought to us by our friends at none other than Captain Scott's Lobster Dock. And let me tell you something. If you're in New England and you have not visited Captain Scott's Lobster Dock in New London, then you are doing things wrong. Captain Scott's is absolutely my favorite place in the whole entire planet since they closed the Boardy Barn. If they reopen the Boardy Barn, Captain Scott's will slide down to number 2. But for now, it is definitely still number 1. But Captain Scott's is absolutely delicious right on the shores there in Shores Cove, right on the on the water. They got the big backyard. They got the gazebo with the bands. It's absolutely fantastic. The food is fantastic. They got the fresh seafood market up in front, and they got the Captain Scott's food truck, ladies and gentlemen. If you're having a big soiree next year, a party, a bat mitzvah, a bar mitzvah, a barbecue, anything, you get the Captain Scott's food truck. People pull up, they see the Captain Scott's food truck, they know that you mean business. So we want to thank our friends at Captain Scott's Lobster Dock. The lobster rolls are to die for. I love Captain Scott's. So make sure you get there. They're going to be open still for a while. Last year they were open all the way through to Christmas. We'll see if it stays that warm this year. Then they close up for the winter. Then they reopen in March again once the thaw happens. So you got a couple of months still, but make sure you get yourselves to Captain Scott's. The camera lady and myself went there when we were dating, back when we were young, 19 years ago or so, as today is our anniversary. So I want to wish you a happy anniversary, babe, as we enter our 20th season here. So I got to tell you, we put up some big numbers last season. So I got to think, I don't know about you, but I've been getting a lot of questions, people asking me, are we taking performance enhancing products because of the numbers and the way we look? I said, yeah, absolutely. Anything we can get our hands on, legal and illegal. If it's legal somewhere, it's good enough for us. Anyway, we're about ready to get underway right here from the Rose Garden here in Norwich, Connecticut. The Seahawks going through their warm-ups and the Wings going through their warm-ups. We got to talk to the DJ here, get some music going here. We're quiet up in here right now. All right, so it's brought to us by our friends at Captain Scott's. There's the buzzer. We play 16-minute stanzas here in the Bantam division. Icing and offsides is in effect. There is no delayed offsides. If you're offsides, it's an automatic whistle. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it's still icing. And if it's tied at the end of regulation, and it's a tie, you get what you get. You don't get upset. You go home. 15-minute stanzas, it looks like. Maybe they shaved a minute off because we're starting a little later. I'm not sure. I thought it was 16 minutes in the Bantams, but I could be wrong. I'm often wrong on things. So we got a little bit of a late start. So we thank you for joining us here this afternoon. That's the Seahawks and the Wings about to do battle. Netminder Richeza down at one end, and I believe is it going to be Dempsey getting the start down at the other end for the Seahawks? Well, wait and see. We will find out. Seahawks looking to break their huddle. Coach Anderson leading the way here. All the Seahawks here today. They break their huddle here. The first game of the season for the Bantam A squad. It is Dempsey getting the start in between the pipes. Like Jack Drew. All right. The ref's about to drop the puck, and we're about ready to get underway here between the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks and the Watertown Wings. The ref drops the puck, and we are underway from the Rose Garden. As the puck is sent in quickly. Seahawks looking to go defense to offense. Quickly on it there is number 32. That's Erisman. Erisman behind the net. Erisman wearing number 32, Stevie Thomas's old number. The puck is moved out to center. That hopped over a stick and all the way down. So icing. Our first whistle of the affair. Just 22 seconds in. There's our good friends at Captain Scott's. There you go. We told you they're the best. There it is. All right, so 14:38 left to go. Still a scoreless affair. No shots on goal just yet. Dempsey versus Richeza, the goaltending matchup. Zersman on it there first. Lost the handle on it in the corner. Watertown quickly on it there. Number 35, Hocking. Hocking behind the net. Lost it to Ersman. Ersman picking up the puck. Lost the handle on it. It ends up in the corner. Ersman first on it there. Ersman hard around. Waiting for it there is Flugbiel. Looks Flugbiel. Tried to get it up there for Tierney. Tierney knocked down at the blue line. As we see Denny Carabillo, number 41. You got to love the flow that Denny's got coming out of the back of the helmet. That started growing last year. Looks absolutely fantastic. So good job there by Denny. As it's sent in, the Wings looking to come out of their own zone. Backhanded through center ice. That's knocked down. Here's Anderson now. Anderson out there with Meyer and Malone. Nothing's changed here for this line. This line's been together now. I think this is their fourth season together. As they're making their Bantam League debut here today. So checking is legal in the Bantam division. So there's a lot of these players out there today making their Bantam division debut from the Pee-wees. So now you got to keep your head up. That's a good thing. Roberts out there with Victor Hassi. Good to see Victor back in the organization. Good young lad, good hockey player. Number 7 in your scorecard. All right, face off down low. Won by Meyer. Back for Roberts. Roberts lets the shot go. That just misses. Anderson was lurking. Malone anticipates where that's going. got a piece of it, tried to get it back for Hossie, but that failed to connect. Hossie tracks it down at the red line, leaves it there for Meyer. Meyer trying to check the puck in. Malone straight ahead. Bouncing puck at center ice. Roberts coming over quickly to get it. Roberts chipping it up ahead. This is a very young line out there for Coach Anderson. I think 4 out of the 5 players out there, first-year Bantams out there right now. As Hossie hops off the ice, he was the only second-year Bantam. So youth is being served here today at the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut, as Watertown getting on the puck there. That's knocked down. Nice play by Carabillo. Carabillo's got his legs going today. Tried to get it in front to Tierney. That just failed to click. Did get it in front. Now Anderson chopping at it. That doesn't get through. And Paquin knocks it out to center. Tierney on his horse to get back. At center ice it goes now. The Seahawks recover there. Sliding it over for Erzman. Erzman just hopped over the stick there at Tierney. I like the puck movement here early going from the Seahawks. As Erzman's helped out there by Flugbiel, took the puck away. Bouncing puck now, chipped ahead. Here comes Tierney now at speed. Tierney through the neutral zone. Stepping to the outside. Owen Tierney dancing on his skates. Tierney on the backhand. That just failed to click. Back to the blue line it goes. Erzman kept it in, but the Wings come away with it. Down the wing they come. Protecting the puck now. Ciarelli deal. Down the right wing, walking in. Pulling the trigger. That just missed there. Was Congo got to it. Couldn't get it out as it's kept in at the blue line. Ciarleggio, excuse me. So we're going to say that name until I'm told differently. Here's Flugbiel now. I was told differently last game. Some lady was very irate with me last game. Came over and handed me a napkin because I was calling the goaltender by the wrong name. And I was calling him the jersey he was wearing. So you tell me. There's Erzman now letting the shot go right into the W on the jersey there. Richeza. And there'll be no further play. 11 minutes, 39 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. Still a scoreless affair. Fantastic opportunity for everybody on hand to put in $5 a man on the first goal. Or at home. No reason to watch youth sports, ladies and gentlemen, without gambling on it. I'm sure there's a FanDuel app somewhere we can gamble on this game. Meyer, Anderson, Malone, Roberts, and Hossie back out there. So there's only 5 subs for the Seahawks. Watertown Wings have got a deep bench. And a penalty coming up here, a delayed call. I didn't see it. So into the sin bin. I'm not even sure who that was. Was that guy? Don't know what he did, but he's in there. Letting the quick shot go. Deflected in front by Anderson as Roberts let that one go. So a power play here for the Seahawks. For what I don't know. Sliding the puck across for Hossie. Hossie going for a walk. Let it go for Malone. That ended up behind the net. Hard around it goes. Roberts pinching in. Roberts stepping into him there. Lays the lumber, but the puck wasn't there, so it's going to be interference. Here's LaPointe now. LaPointe's got a man cutting to the cooker. Tried to get it there. Meyer got a piece of it. So that's a penalty coming up now against Landon Roberts. Interference is the call, as you see the ref giving the internationally recognized sign for interference. That's the right call. It's a good hit. The puck wasn't there. You can't hit the guy without the puck. So there's the ref now. Roberts headed to the sin bin number 4. 2 minutes for interfering with somebody else's ability to play hockey. And I'm not sure what's going on in that Watertown penalty because it still says 1:30 on the board. So we'll have to work on that. I'm sure that the scorekeepers are fixing that as we speak. They are. I'm still not even sure who's in the box for Watertown, to be honest with you. Peepers can't see that far. And the scorekeeper not helping out the broadcaster at all. Just puts player number 0 up on the board. Maybe he doesn't know. Although he should know. He's sitting right next to the guy. Anyway, I digress. I had the face-off deep. In the Seahawks zone to the right of Dempsey. That's his waffle side. So it's going to be 4-on-4 for 30 seconds, and then it'll be a power play for Watertown for a minute after that. Another penalty coming up here. This one against the Seahawks as well. Tripping is the call. Right off the face-off. Was it Tierney that did it? Looks like Tierney headed to the sin bin. 2 minutes for tripping. He got a chunk of them off the face-off. I thought it was a little bit inadvertent, but apparently the ref doesn't agree with the broadcaster. So now it's a 4-on-3 now. As Carabillo lays the lumber into him along the boards. Sent hard around, Erzman giving chase. Erzman in the corner couldn't get to it. Kept in by Gauthier. Gauthier sending it down low. Back for Gauthier. Gauthier with it. Plays give and go, letting the shot go. Dempsey with the save. The rebound! Dempsey closes the wickets there, top of the crease, and there'll be no further play. I don't think the camera lady thinks that it's pronounced Gauthier. Gauthier? Or is it you? Gauthier. No, it's not. Oh, it's G-U. Goo. How would you say that? G-U-T-H-I-E-R. Gauthier. Or Gauthier. Well, like, we always err on the side of the French in hockey names. Sent all the way down now. Picking up the puck behind his own net now is Lapointe. Point trying to get it out, pinching in, keeping it in. And now picking it up is number 11, Jack Lapointe. Point behind his own net. It's a 4-on-3 for another 10 seconds, and it'll be a 2-man advantage briefly for Watertown. Unless they come away with it now. That's Tiger. Tiger sending the puck all the way down. No icing. The Seahawks get to it first in the corner. 10:35 left to go now. A 2-man advantage for 20 seconds here for Watertown. And if the Seahawks ice it, it's still icing. There's Lapointe. Lapointe letting the shot go. That found its way. Dempsey got a piece of it. Quickly on it there. Chialegrio got it back to the blue line, but hopped over the stick there, Piger. And that's sent all the way down. Piché. Piger with the puck now. Tried to connect, couldn't do so. The Seahawks come away with it in the neutral zone. Now as a 1-man advantage, as hopping out of the box is Roberts. And sending it hard around and keeping in there was Michael Malone. Malone number 46 in your scorecard. Anderson number 9. Trying to break things up, and the Seahawks have killed off the 2-man advantage. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey with just under 10 minutes to go here. Brown on the back check there. As Erzman keeps the puck in now, number 32 in your scorecard. Erzman lets the shot go. And right in the big wing there of the netminder, number 70, Richeza. So 9 minutes, 43 seconds left to go here. In the opening stanza, 0-0, still the score. A low-scoring affair thus far, but it's early going. A game about 5 minutes, almost 5.5 minutes old. And Roberts keeping the puck in. Tried to get it down to Woodfield, couldn't do so. Bouncing puck, knocked down there by Tierney. Tierney at the blue line. Good job by Carabillo to hustle to get back on sides there. It's a nice play there by Denny. Denny really looks like he's got the Jets going today. Carabillo down the right wing. Carabillo sends his man flying apropos. Got it down low, tipped in front there by Tierney, and that just failed to click as Flugbiel tracks it down. Here's Flugbiel now letting the shot go. Glove save there by Richeza. In the corner now, Carabillo. Trying to send it down low. Tierney gets a big chunk of his lad behind the net. Trying to keep the puck in there with Roberts. Roberts sent it out to center. Haase has it hop over his stick. Off the boards it goes now. Haase quickly gets it out of the zone. That's a good play there by Victor. You don't want to mess around with it in your own zone while you're backpedaling, so it's offsides. Here's the call there with 8 minutes and 49 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. It's G-A-U. I miswrote it. Son of a Gauthier. Well, that's funny too, because I was asking, I was like, I wonder if that's Sophie's teammate's brother. It spells the name the same way. Chipped ahead now. Nice job on the back check there. I believe that is that Flickinger playing D? Usually he plays offense. Good to see. Here's Erzman now. Erzman lost the handle on it. Kept in there by Frennis. Turned over and back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks trying to thread the needle. Up ahead there. Couldn't connect with Meyer. As it's sent all the way down. Wings looking to be the first on it in the corner. Icing is the call there. I think Zane is taking a couple of shifts on D. They're missing the Smith brothers. They're not here today. Preston and Gianni, if you guys are tuning in. All right, leaning in to take it now is Meyer. Meyer with Anderson to his left. Roberts right behind him. Malone on the right wing. And Haase, the right defenseman. Out there for Coach Anderson. Haase kept it in. Haase lets the shot go. Deflected down low. Anderson almost got the backhander away. Wings sending it hard around. On it there is Frennis. Frennis, eyes up, heads up. Frennis. Lost the handle on it at center ice as Anderson came back to find it. Bouncing puck picked up by Roberts. Roberts with speed through the neutral zone, stepping to the outside. Roberts looking to cut back in. Couldn't do so. As the Wings come away with it. Back the other way now, Lapointe. Point giving chase. Hasse spun around a little bit. Nice job by Hasse to find that puck. It's kept in by the wings and sent up ahead now quickly. Now here comes Meyer with room. Meyer inventing the situation. Left it for Anderson. Anderson couldn't get it down low. Back to Meyer. And it comes away to center. On it first there is Hasse. And Hasse looks good. And Erzman getting a chunk of him. Up for Carabillo. Carabillo has it hop over his stick, so it might go for icing. So icing is the call there by the official. We're at 7 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. Here in the opening stanza, I'd like to see the scorekeeper let it go to 7-11, then we can all think about Slurpees, but obviously the scorekeeper not thinking about the fans. 0-0 is the score, 7:12 left to go. 1 second, it'll be Slurpee time. And there it is. Any second. It went from 12 to 10. There was no 11. We got chips. No Slurpee for you. Tiger at the blue line letting the shot go. Dempsey found it through traffic, and there'll be no further play. That went from 7:12 to 7:10. There was no 7-11 ever showed up on the clock. It's terrible. How's that happen? How's that even possible? That's a glitch in the matrix right there, see? Oh, boy. Keep an eye out. Might be an agent here. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Dempsey getting the flipper on it. Behind the net it goes now. Wickinger back there, sending it hard around. Erzman on it for the Seahawks, but the Wings walk off the boards with it, letting the shot go. Dempsey makes the save. The rebound got behind him for a moment. And somehow, some way, the Seahawks dodge a big bullet there. As Flugbiel trying to get it out, kept in by Piger. Piger letting it to settle down there. Erisman knocked it down. Flugbiel got a big chunk of his man. And the ref doesn't like that. Interference is the call. So the third or fourth penalty here against the Seahawks. I lost track. As Flugbiel headed to the sin bin, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Our interference is the call, okay. Well, back to the power play goes Watertown now. With 6 minutes and 23 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. The Seahawks get to the puck. Quick shot there. Dempsey got the flipper on that one. I thought the Seahawks had possession, but the Wings got the shot away. Now we're seeing Ike Knuckler makes its way to Dempsey. Please do not pet the puck. The puck is working. Dempsey making the save there. 6:10 left to go here. 1:17 left to go. And another man advantage for Watertown. That's the trouble with the Bantam division. They tell the kids they can hit, and then every time they hit somebody, they call a penalty. There's a lot of penalties in the Bantam division. Some are not necessary. Here's Anderson now. Anderson down the right wing. Anderson shorthanded. Anderson slides it over. And then picked up quickly there by the Wings as the Wings get it out to center. Roberts sliding it over. Bouncing puck now. 94 Brown out there for the Wings as it's picked up now by Ball. Ball lost the handle on it. Anderson. A real nice job killing off this penalty as Meyer comes in. Applies some pressure. Brown finds it on the stick. Away come the Wings now. 2-on-1. All of a sudden as LaPointe's got help. LaPointe. Roberts comes back in to make it a 2-on-2, and that just missed. As LaPointe let the shot go. That doesn't get out. Kept in at the blue line. Bouncing puck knocked down. Behind the net it goes now. Hard around. 28 seconds left to go and a man advantage. On it there. Trying to get it down was Esposito. Now it does end up behind the net. Hasse doing battle. Nice play by Hasse, but can't get it out. Kept in at the blue line. Letting the shot go. Deflected. Bounces wide of Dempsey. On there's Roberts. Roberts had a bouncing puck to contend with. Didn't get a lot on it. Seahawks need one more clear. The penalty is just about over with 5 seconds left to go. So another good penalty kill here by the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. But they got to stay out of the box. They've been shorthanded the majority of this period. Hasse blew a tire in the corner. Now has a chance in front. Dempsey with the save. That might have been the bad ice in the corner, though. They've been having trouble over there because Victor just fell out of the blue. That might have been an issue with the ice in the corner there. Here's Tierney now. Tierney putting the brakes on. Boy, Tierney looks a lot faster. Tierney behind the net. He's a good hockey player. Him and his brother. Cleared and kept in by Erzman. Erzman got to it. Erzman at the blue line. Erzman sending it down low. Nice play by Erzman. Tough angle shot there by Flugbiel. Steered aside there by Richeza. Side of the net now. Tierney trying to get it back in front. And then it's sent all the way out to center. And tracking it down there is Flickinger. Flickinger on the puck now. Flickinger dangerously in front of his own net there on the backhand. Zane gets another chance at it now. Flickinger wisely just sends it up the boards, but it's kept in there. At the blue line, knocked down by Tierney. Tierney's got Carabillo up ahead. He's got a man wide as well. Tried to connect with Denny. Just out of his reach there. Carabillo in on the forecheck, steals the puck. Carabillo now at the goal line, pulls the trigger. That just missed. It's Carabillo stole the puck, and now it's chipped ahead. Tierney on the back check, coming out of nowhere, laying the lumber into him there, sends the man flying. Oh, I don't know what I'm happier about, the back-checking effort or the big hit there by Tierney. I'm doubly pleased. On it now is Harrison. Erzman with the puck. Erzman off the boards. A lot of Seahawks. Oh, there's a lot of talons on the ice there. Got away with one there. Meyer on the puck with 3:13 left to go. Meyer keeps it in. Shano Hustle getting it down low. Hops over the stick of Anderson, and away comes Longo now for the Wings. Nice back check and knocked aside there by Roberts. Here's Meyer. Meyer protecting the puck. Meyer on the backhand. Meyer trying to get it out in front. Couldn't connect there, and the Wings get it out to center. It's kept in, by Roberts. I thought that was going to get out. Roberts did a nice job to keep it in. Here's Haase now. Victor Haase trying to go up the boards. Couldn't connect there. Wings recover the puck. A chance off the boards now walking in. Trying to pull the trigger. Can't get away from the poke check there by Haase. Roberts sending it hard along to the waiting arms of Malone. Malone's got Anderson up ahead. He saw him. Tried to get it there. It was deflected. Anderson's got Meyer with him. Meyer, did he stay on sides? The ref says he did. Here's Meyer now in the corner. Meyer with 2:20 to go. Malone forcing it along. Behind the net for Anderson. Meyer read that like a fine piece of literature. Softly out. Now Roberts winding, shooting, deflected by Malone. Never got to the goaltender. Roberts now, 2 for a quarter. Lets the second one go. That doesn't get through. As the Wings clog up the middle and send it all the way down. No icing. Ref says Haase could have played it. Good call by the official. Let the boys keep playing. If you wave off icing, wave it off. Unless it's like really just dumped out in your own zone and nobody from the other team near it. Let it wave it off. Good job. Here's Meyer now. Meyer over the blue line. Meyer all alone as the Seahawks look to complete a player change. Fresh legs off the boards. That's Carabillo. There's Flickinger sending it up ahead. Here's Flickinger now. Carabillo did a nice job to get back on sides. Flickinger lets the shot go. That just missed on the waffle side. Back for Erzman. Erzman trying to keep the puck in. Couldn't do so. Erzman lays the lumber into him there. Ledriel sent flying. Sent in now. Here's Tierney. Tierney down the left wing. Tierney got a man cutting to the cooker, protecting the puck behind the net. Tierney putting the brakes on. Back the other way now. Tierney sending it out in front for Carabillo. That just failed to click. Flickinger lets the shot go. That goes off the glass. Tierney again in on the forecheck. Nice chipped ahead now. If the Wings can get to it, it's going to be a 2-on-1. Flugbeil on the back check, though, to break it up momentarily. Lapointe puts the brakes on there, lets the shot go, and it's waffled aside by Dempsey. That comes out to center, an automatic offsides, an automatic whistle. With 45 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza, 0-0 is the score. If you got the under in Vegas, ladies and gentlemen, you're pretty happy with yourself. If you got the over, you're not happy with the guy who told you to take it. All right. Good job by the official there, getting somebody's throat guard, which every kid should wear. The fact that USA Hockey doesn't mandate that as a piece of equipment is a disgrace. But anyway. At the blue line now. Flugbeil poke checks it away. Away comes Roberts now. Roberts down the left wing. He backhands it in. Tierney giving chase along with Carabillo. On around, Flugbeil waiting on it there. Letting a tough angle shot go, bounced off of Carabillo there. Well, then he used to be a goaltender. He was harnessing his old goaltending abilities there. He took one off the clavicle. Which, there's a chance now, walking right up the gut was Flugbeil, goes right off the mask of Richeza. And there'll be no further play. Oh, yeah, gotta like the way this line is causing havoc out there for Coach Anderson. This Tierney, Carabillo, Flugbeil line really been putting in the effort here. Forechecking really starting to pay off. Oh, gosh. There's that face-off lineup from last year. Flugbeil right behind Tierney. And the Wings can't get it out as Roberts keeps it in along the boards. Now bouncing puck there, Lapointe, and the buzzer sounds, and the opening stanza comes to a close. And your score at the end of one is the same as your score at the beginning of one. The Wings 0, the Seahawks 0. We'll be right back with the start of the middle stanza right here on the SoLu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you in a moment. No, my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the SoLu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. I'm with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride of 19 years today, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. We are about ready to get underway. What better way to spend our anniversary than at the hockey rink? You can't feel your fingers. 0-0 is the score. A well-played first period as LaPointe right off the face-off, getting an opportunity. Steered aside by Dempsey. There's LaPointe now. Thought about shooting it at the tough angle. Got it behind the net. Sending it hard around. Bodies collide there in the corners. Watertown trying to get the puck down low. That was Wallace. Trey Wallace lost the handle on it. And away come the Seahawks out to center. Anderson had Meyer cutting. If he could have got it there. Would have been a good opportunity, but couldn't connect. There's Watertown now. Lost the handle on it. Anderson letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. We play 15-minute stanzas here in the Bantam division. So the period just nicely underway. 14:20 left to go. Erisman had a good period. Nolan Erisman did. Erisman. There's Erisman now for Anderson. Back for Erisman. Erisman trying to kick it to himself there. Bouncing puck. Found it. Now he's over the blue line. Trying to get an opportunity. Down the left wing. Got Malone cutting to the cooker with him. Erisman circling the wagons. Erisman looked to pull the trigger. Ended up leaving it there for Flickinger, who let the howitzer go. And a big stop there by Richeza. As that puck just rolled off of Erisman's stick. Onto the stick of Flickinger. Ladies and gentlemen, the second period is brought to us by our friends at John Dufour Photography. Go to johndufour.com. It's D-U-F-O-U-R, spelled like the number. John Dufour Photography, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely brilliant photographer. You've got a wedding or a birthday or senior pictures. Give John a call. There's a chance now on the rebound. Pushed just aside by Richeza. The Seahawks had a couple of opportunities there. Flugbiel's playing very well today. Flugbiel lost the handle. I like the play that he came all the way back and broke it up on the back check mostly. That was my favorite as he breaks it up on the back check there. Good job, Alex, listening to the broadcaster. And then lays the lumber into the young lad for good measure. Good job there by Alex. All right, sending it up now. Tierney has it hop over his stick. Tompkins, has it hop over his stick. Oh, icing is the call there. I thought they were going to rule that Tompkins could have played it, but no such rule coming today. 13 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, John Dufour Photography. If you've got an event coming up or senior pictures, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah, a sporting event, he is absolutely brilliant. You got to go to his website, check out his portfolio. His pictures are gorgeous. Pictures of the big blue moon the other night are absolutely unbelievable. And you go to johndufour.com, ladies and gentlemen. And tell them that Scotty and Michelle sent you. And you get 10% off. And here comes Flickinger now. Flickinger over the blue line. Flickinger letting the shot go. Glove down there by Richeza. Nice rush there by Zane Flickinger. Well, I tell you, with Zane playing defense and now he's playing offense, I'm going to get them mixed up a little bit less this year. Shot go. I haven't even done it yet today. The over-under is usually 4 times a game. We're 92 and 97. They have very similar body types, very similar skating still, like looks. Skating gait, I guess you could call it. As that one went off a Watertown player on the way in. You can get all the way in there as Harmon took it off the Hannon, excuse me. Took it off the side there. 12 and a half left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza. Shakespeare's favorite stanza. Learned that in college. SUNY Stony Brook, whose ice hockey team is ranked number 18 in the ACHA rankings. Club hockey, that's awesome. There's Carabillo now. Good to see the Sea-Wolves getting it done. There's Hasse at the blue line, letting the shot go. That's deflected. Doesn't get out, though. Roberts follows it up with a knuckler. Tierney on it first behind the net. Tierney trying to get it in front. Tierney still doing battle. Tierney wins the puck. Tierney with it. Tierney taking on two wings. Kicking it to himself, now protecting the puck, walking off the boards, got it back to the blue line for Hasse. Hasse lets the shot go, that just missed. Good work by Tierney to win that puck to Hasse. Bouncing puck now on it there, letting the shot go. That was Flugbiel. I'll tell you this, again, we see this Tierney, Carabillo, Flugbiel line. It's applying pressure every single shift as Tierney once again with it. Tierney walks through traffic, lets the shot go. That one buzzed the tower there. Maverick would be pleased, Goose would be upset. Brewster, we're not quite sure. All the way back now, Hasse getting on his horse. Hasse, the only one back. Hasse hounded from behind, got it to the boards, and Tierney lost the handle on it there with the official. Got it out to center. Chopping at it there was Flugbiel, sent back in as Carabillo comes through. On it now is Hasse, up for Carabillo. That took a bounce off the boards, letting the quick shot go. Dempsey got the flipper on that. Into the corner quickly now, Wallace. Line the forecheck, cleared but not out. It does get out. Hops over the stick there. Gauthier. Carabillo chipping it ahead for Tierney. Tierney lost the handle on it. Back the other way, Wallace has his pocket picked by Carabillo. Good back checking there by Denny. Left it for Tierney. Tierney dumps it in. Tierney at the end of a shift there will go get some fresh legs. Carabillo wins it off the boards. Carabillo walking in. Carabillo and a man in front. Anderson was lurking. Now Anderson gets to it. Tried to go back for Meyer. That one's read like a fine piece of literature by LaPointe. And back the other way now. Here come the Watertown Wings. Down the right wing, LaPointe. LaPointe putting the brakes on, waiting for his team to complete a player change. He'll just dump it down low and head off the ice. No, he's staying on. But he was going to head off. Tompkins pinching in now. Now to center. Eludes Anderson. Quickly now back the other way. Gauthier. Gauthier down the right wing. Gauthier protecting the puck. Tried to get it in front. Good stick in the passing lane. And back the other way now comes Erisman. Erisman's got Malone with him on the right wing. Anderson coming late. Erisman tried to sidestep LaPointe. LaPointe got a chunk of it. Anderson coming over. 10 minutes to go in the second period. Flickinger hard into the corner. Wings are on it there. Trying to get the puck out. Now they do get it out to center. Kept in, though, by Flickinger. Nice play there by Zane. Sent ahead now. Here is Nolan Erisman. Erisman hounded there by LaPointe. Erisman hard off the boards. Wallace knocked it down. Here's Wallace walking in now. Wallace got a man coming late. Pulling the trigger. Big stop there as Dempsey got the flipper on it. Along the boards it goes now. Sending the puck down low. That's knocked down by Meyer. Behind the net it is LaPointe. LaPointe at the goal line. LaPointe protecting. LaPointe spinning. LaPointe working it down low for Wallace. Lets it run. On it there is Congo. Congo against Erisman. Congo wins the puck. Congo got it in front. Dangerously bouncing puck. Dempsey paws it out of midair. And there'll be no further play. 9 minutes, 6 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. 0-0 is the score. You're watching the SoLu Broadcasting Network presented by Captain Scott's Lobster Dock. Tierney, Flugbiel, Carabillo, Hasse, and Roberts. The five out there for Coach Anderson. Face off one. Oh, Stayback's not here either. I knew somebody else was missing. Christian's not here. CJ. I didn't go there with Carabillo. CJ, if you're tuning in. How are you? Big fan of CJ. He's classic. Send all the way down. He's the quiet kid you don't want to mess with. He's a tank. Rounding the net now like Bobby Orr. Here's Roberts. Roberts hounded there. Roberts couldn't get it out on the first try. Follows up with a big hit, though. As Carabillo comes over digging and mucking. Sergio kept it in. Carabillo may have gotten away with a shove there. Ref thought about it. There's ball now with 8 minutes and 15 seconds to go. All sending the puck up for Hawking. That's knocked back in by Roberts. Here comes Tierney with room. Tierney at the blue line. Tierney pulled the trigger. That one's blocked. Tierney got it back, though. Tierney looking. Left it for Flugbiel. There's Flugbiel now in the corner. Flugbiel on the backhand. That doesn't get all the way through. Roberts pinching. There's Roberts. Landon Roberts letting the shot go just wide of the goaltender. And then out to center it goes now. Good back-checking effort there by Carabillo. He lays the lumber into him. Icing is the call there. With 7 minutes, 47 seconds left to go here in the second period. Still a good opportunity for everybody to put in $5 a man on the first goal. I'll take Dempsey. Firing it from his crease. Back to the blue line it goes now. Erisman. Erisman lets the shot go. That one just missed. I don't think the goaltender, Riqueza, saw it. Erisman and Flickinger at the blue line for Coach Anderson. Malone out there with Meyer and Anderson. The forward unit for the Seahawks. As the Wings come away with it. Good back-checking effort there. As Flickinger got back to break it up and come away with the puck. Look up the boards. That's read, though, nicely by Piger. Piger kept the puck in. Bouncing puck dangerously now. Here's Erisman. Erisman on it in the corner. Erisman with the puck, trying to get it up. Escapes LaPointe and comes out to center. Knocked ahead now. Here's Meyer. Meyer's got Anderson with him. Meyer over the blue line, sliding it across. That's blocked out high. A nice play there by Piger to get back and break it up. Now it ends up out at center ice. 7 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. Erisman. Couple of moves at the red line. Erisman getting the Jets going. Lets the shot go. Knocked down and picked up by Watertown. Backwin now with the puck. Backwin cleared and does get it out to center ice. Offsides is the call there as Erisman brought it back in offsides. 6 minutes. Exactly 40 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. 0-0 is still the score. We're waiting on the first goal here of the game and of the season. The Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks, at least the home season. I don't know if they had a road game last week. Some teams did. They may have. Not quite sure, to be honest. A lot of teams had scrimmages, too. LaPointe up against Roberts. Roberts did a nice job to fend him off. LaPointe did a nice job to keep battling. A good battle there between LaPointe and Roberts, where Roberts comes away with it. Carabillo with it. That's the handle on it. Tompkins sending it back in with 6:20 to go. Bouncing puck at center ice. Flugbiel coming over to harass it there. Flugbiel knocking it down. And that ends up in the Seahawk bench there. And there will be a whistle. All right, by Coach Jesse. Coach Jesse, Coach Anderson, making their Bantam League debut, although Anderson certainly coached in the Bantam Division before. Haase fanned on it. Now he got back to it, lets the shot go. Coach Anderson's coached at every level known to man in hockey. From Knights all the way to the NHL. And there's LaPointe. LaPointe got it back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That one found its way to Dempsey. Paws at it. Still loose the rebound. Dempsey got the flipper to make the save on that. Back the other way now. Tape-to-tape pass now for Tierney. Tierney protecting the puck. Tierney in the corner. Tierney trying to get it back in front, doing battle. On along the boards, kept in by Erisman. Erisman lets the shot go, found its way to the goaltender. A nice stop there by Riqueza. As he got a chunk of it. Flugbiel tied up along there with Frennis. Back for Erisman. Erisman, he lets the shot go. Big stop there. Riqueza got the flipper on it. As Carabillo was right in the neighborhood. Back the other way now, Thompson's. He carries the puck out. Lost the handle on it. Into the corner it goes now. Quick, tough angle shot there as Dempsey holds on. There'll be no further play. 5 minutes, 13 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. You're watching the SoLu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, here, live. With the lovely and talented Miss Michelle behind the lens here today. As the face-off deep in the Seahawks zone. Pushed ahead by Meyer. Meyer always dangerous on the face-off. Meyer stepping to the inside. Meyer looking to pull the trigger. Lets the shot go. Went off the defenseman's leg. I'll tell you. There's a chance in front. Malone to Anderson. Tried to get it back to Meyer. He is so dangerous. He's Shane right off the faceoffs. That's his famous move. Push it forward. Go get it. Malone got it in front. Meyer with a one-timer. That one's blocked out high. Nice play there by Joseph. Ciarleggio. Yep, I'll get it. In the corner now, Anderson. Anderson spilled for his efforts. Cleared and out to center. That eludes Erisman at the blue line, and Erisman giving chase. Erisman on it there. Puts the brakes on. Erisman sending it up. Right back in by Watertown. Play allowed to continue. That's Flickinger. See, that's why. A perfect example. Good job by the ref there. Waving that off. Technically, it was supposed to be a whistle, but it's a good job. Flickinger giving chase. Flickinger going to get a penalty for that. I was just saying to everybody what a good job you were doing, and then you do that. Interference is the call. That is not a penalty on Zane, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. All right, so to the power play goes Watertown. I'm not just saying that because I got a lot of money on the Seahawks. Got to let the boys play a little bit. And USA Hockey calls so many penalties. They're just trying to get hitting out of the game. All right, LaPointe leaning in now on the power play. And Fontaine at the blue line. LaPointe wheeling and dealing, trying to get the puck in. Couldn't do so. Fontaine has it hop over a stick. And tracks it down on the duress there. Carabillo lays the lumber into him. Nice play there by Carabillo. It's good penalty killing by Denny. Fontaine comes back to get a chunk of Denny. And sent up ahead now. Trying to stay on sides was LaPointe. LaPointe putting the brakes on. Knocked down by Roberts. Roberts wins the puck. Roberts couldn't get it out, though. Now it does get out to Carabillo. Carabillo shorthanded. Carabillo winding, shooting. That went right off the buttocks of Fontaine. Bouncing around in front now. Henry Fontaine, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if he's a distant cousin of the legendary Johnny Fontaine, who did end up getting that movie part, by the way. At the dot now, walking in, pulling the trigger, hit the post. Oh, the Wings rang the dinner bell, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. What do you suppose is wrong with Mama's cooking? So still a scoreless affair here in Norwich with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. Wings Wallace through the neutral zone. Carabillo on his horse. And let the shot go, eluding the forechecking there of Tierney. And the net, Roberts. Roberts got it out for Carabillo. Carabillo chops it away to center. And that's going to do it. Seahawks have killed off another power play. Or another penalty kill, I should say. Well, they haven't killed off a penalty kill. They did kill off a power. I did say that right. Well, it's been a while since I watched hockey. Since that day in June. And the Knights hoisted the Stanley Cup. That's probably the last hockey game I watched. All right, 2:20 left to go here in the second stanza. 0-0 is the score. Meyer with Malone and Anderson now. Malone right behind Meyer. And kept in at the blue line by Erisman. Erisman letting the shot go. He scores! Nolan Erisman. The face-off win. The puck kept in at the blue line by Flicker, just slid it over. Erisman let the wrist shot go. It went off the inside of the post, found its way to the back of the net. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, much to the chagrin of the Wings faithful on hand here today, the Seahawks take the lead 1-0 with 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Gireglio letting the shot go. That one's gloved out of midair like a can of corn by the netminder Dempsey. So 2:10 left to go. Erisman gets the Seahawks on the board. And away come the Seahawks now. Up ahead. And that's Malone. Malone through the neutral zone. Malone sending it in. Giving chase there is Tompkins. Tompkins with speed behind the net. Tompkins eludes Meyer. Tompkins keeping the legs churning. The legs feed the wolf. Offsides is the call on that one. Okay. I guess they're saying Paquin got ahead of the play. I don't think so. But. All right, 1:47 left to go here in the second stanza. 1-0 is the score. The goal by Erisman just moments ago broke the shutout. I don't like the Red Wings faithful making noise here today. Roberts didn't get a lot on that one, didn't get deep. Tierney broke it up, letting the shot go. Roberts blocks it out to center. Tompkins on it there. Tompkins found it. Sending it down low. Hossie got it back out to center. There's Tompkins. Tompkins just send it in. That goes off Roberts. Roberts found it in his feet there. And it's sent back up to center. Knocked down by the Wings. Wings on it there. Tape-to-tape pass nicely. And away comes to Uriglio. Uriglio letting the shot go. Getting enough of it there was Dempsey. Goes off the corner. Roberts lays the lumber into him there. Behind the net now. Roberts. On around. Up for Carabillo. Carabillo tried to connect there with Tierney. Couldn't find him. And went off the leg there. Number 61, Harmon. Here's Roberts now. Roberts putting the brakes on. Now Roberts sending it all the way down with under a minute to go here in the second stanza. That's picked up behind the net by Gauthier. He's running to there by Tierney. Cleared and out to center as it eludes Hossie. No icing. 38 seconds left to go here. The Seahawks want to get the puck out of their zone. Hossie on the stick for Roberts. Roberts got a man wide, sees him and gets it there. Pass by Roberts over for Flugville. He lets the shot go, deflected on the way in. Fought off by the netminder Richeza. 20 seconds left to go. Tierney coming over. Kept in at the blue line. A penalty coming up here. Is it going to be on Tierney or Carabillo? Roughing is the call. Which in and of itself is an oxymoron, but let's see who heads to the sin bin. Go to Seahawks here. Looks like it's Denny. So Carabillo is in the sin bin now. 2 minutes for playing hockey too roughly with others. 14 seconds left to go here. Wings on the power play yet again. 7th power play of the afternoon. A big 14 seconds here. The Seahawks certainly don't want to give anything up. They worked very hard to get the lead. Erisman cleared and not out. Kept in at the blue line, but that went off the skate and into the bench, so the faceoff will come out to the neutral zone. Well, that's going to do it. Not enough time in the neutral zone. Well, I guess there is to muster a shot, but generally not really. 5.4 seconds left to go. And well, I don't know if there's going to be an intermission after the second period. There wasn't one after the first, so we'll see. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. There's the buzzer. The buzzer sounds. We'll see if we're going to have a quick break or if we're just dropping the puck yet again. Either way is fine by me. I'm ready to go. Camera lady, as always, is ready to go. Yeah, looks like we are taking a break. All right, we'll be right back with the start of the third period here on the SoLu Broadcasting Network. 1-0. Seahawks leading. No, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the third and final chapter of this unwritten story about ready to be unveiled right before your very eyes and ears here on the SoLu Broadcasting Network, brought to us by our friends at Captain Scott's. Wings with the puck now, trying to get it down low. Erisman, the only goal scorer here today, as the Wings start the third period down by 1, but up by 1 on the ice as they've got a man advantage for still a minute. They carried over to the penalty to Carabillo at the end of the second period. So 55 seconds remaining on the man advantage as Robert sends it in. And chase behind the net it goes now. Anderson in on the forecheck as the Wings come away with it. Flickinger on the puck. Flickinger, not Roberts a moment ago. I apologize. As the Seahawks are going with the 1-3 defense here on the penalty kill. As you can see, only one man aggressively chasing the puck. That's Anderson. The other three staying back in the neutral zone. So Coach Anderson realizing we're in a low-scoring affair here. We're going to win this game. It's going to be 1-0, 2-1, something like that. He seems perfectly happy with the strategy. And I like it. 3 men across there at the blue line, as you can see. Only one man going in deep. As Erisman sends it in. Malone. Got a chunk of it on the way in. Anderson in low. Malone up high. And that's going to do it. Another penalty kill by the Seahawks. Watertown 0 for 7 today on the power play. As Carabillo's out of the box. Here's Hocking now. Hocking sending the puck in. That one behind Dempsey. Dempsey with a little bit of trouble with it. Came back out in front. Dempsey got the waffle on it as everybody pushing and shoving after the whistle. Oh, that puck went behind the net. Took a weird bounce there on Jack, and he's trying to play with the stick. Went right under. The stick meets the ice. I've had that happen to me numerous times. And then Dempsey managed to get the flipper out to make the save. A big stop there as he was under quite a bit of duress. Self-inflicted. But nonetheless, these things happen. So 13 and a half left to go there. As Seahawk Nation collectively takes a deep breath of relief there. Hussey on it now. Hussey trying to get the puck out. I'd like to see Victor take a couple of extra seconds there instead of just throwing it up the boards. There's Carabillo. Carabillo with it. Carabillo down the right wing. Carabillo lets the shot go. Went off a stick. And on it now is Tierney. Back in front now. Carabillo got it there. Covering it up is the goaltender. There's something that's bothering me. There we go. Now I feel much better. Had the earphones over the hat. I'm like, something doesn't feel comfortable. I put the earphones under the hat. That's how I roll. You can do it however you want at home. Now I feel much more snug. Feel more secure, you know? All right, Tierney leaning in with Flugbiel. There's Carabillo. Was right behind Tierney, vacating the right wing where the puck went. 12:51 left to go here. They started that alignment last year, about halfway through the year. I don't like if you're gonna leave the right wing open, then go to the left wing and go to the net. Don't go right behind the centerman. Put the defenseman there. Makes it way too easy for the other team. There's Paquin now. Paquin leaving it. Wings through center ice with it. Offsides is Harmon. And so, third period off to a little bit of a sluggish start here, like a wet sponge. A lot of whistles. Here with 12 minutes and 38 seconds left to go. In a one-goal affair. Gauthier with the puck. Gauthier sending it in. And comes out for Anderson, right back on the stick of Gauthier. Gauthier, good look across. And Malone had his man tied up there. That was Frennis. Malone going back to get his wand. Puck on the floor, letting the shot go wide of Dempsey. And on it there. There's Brown on the forecheck. Back to Gauthier. Gauthier lets the shot go. Bouncing puck. Dempsey steers that aside. Brown trying to get it back for Gauthier. Gauthier walking off the blue line. Lets the shot go. That just missed on the glove side. Frennis on it. Good pressure here by the Wings as they're looking for the equalizer. Seahawks with a short bench, only 5 subs. Might be running out of gas here a little bit as Dempsey gobbles it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving. There'll be no further play. In the third period, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to us by our friends at One Hockey. I'm telling you, if you have not taken your team or your player to a One Hockey tournament, there is nothing, and I mean nothing better in the world. There are no better hockey tournaments anywhere on the planet than One Hockey. So go to onehockey.com. They're going to be coming to Danbury, Connecticut this November on Veterans Day. If you haven't signed your team up, give them a call. Ask for Sebastian. Tell him Scotty sent you from SoLu. He'll take good care of you. He's carrying the puck in there, taking a big hit. Losing the handle on it there was Meyer. Harrisman pinching in. And chipped ahead now. He has a chance now back the other way. LaPointe. LaPointe ran out of real estate quickly as Harrisman got on his horse. LaPointe with a nice move. Walked off the boards. Dempsey holding on. Getting the flipper out of the delayed penalty coming up now. I think it's on Harrisman for high sticking. So back to the power play goes Watertown. Their 8th power play of the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you, if Coach Anderson wanted some film on his penalty kill, he's getting it here today. This will be the 8th power play for Watertown. So that's 12 minutes of power play. That's an entire period of power play time. And there's still a period to go almost. Still 12 minutes to go. Nice stop there by Dempsey. Well, not an entire period of play, 15-minute periods. Just about an entire period of power play time for Watertown. Dempsey with another nice save there. He did a real nice job dragging the flipper behind him on that last save. So to the power play goes Watertown. Again. Back to the blue line. Got the A, keeping the puck in. Bouncing puck. Just eluded Dempsey there. Carabillo on it in the corner. Carabillo behind the net. Carabillo off the backhand to himself. The ice is bad over there. Carabillo run into there, but got the puck out for Tierney. Now here comes Roberts now. Roberts leading the rush. Roberts, a defenseman. Lost the handle on it. Tried to get it back to Haase. Here's a chance now for the Wings. Carabillo on his horse, trying to get back to break it up. Stepping to the outside. What a great job by the Seahawks to get back. The Wings still have the puck now, letting the shot go. Piger bounces in front. Dempsey to save. Reaching for it and covering it up there is Jack Dempsey. And there'll be no further play. What a great job. Haase, he bounced over his stick at the blue line. He stopped and turned around. And Carabillo got back, and the two of them got on their horse to break it up. That could have been a 2-on-0, if not for the efforts there of Victor Haase and Denny Carabillo. I like that. Face off one. Roberts sending it hard around for Malone. Malone with time along the boards. Malone tried to go cross ice for Meyer. That's knocked down. Back the other way now comes Ciarleggio. Sent in by Meyer. Meyer, the only one in. As we see the Seahawks going with the 3 men at the blue line defense. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. When you're killed off 7 penalties thus far and in 5 seconds away from killing off an 8th, well, it's a good strategy implemented by Coach Anderson and staff. And a good job from the young ladies and lads out there. I think it's just lads. Executing. All right, so now 0 for 8 now is Watertown on the power play with 9 minutes, 35 seconds left to go. A 1-0 affair here. As Anderson has it hop over his stick. Here comes Malone now. Malone in the corner. Malone got it in front to Anderson on the backhand, and coming off his line is Richeza covering up, and there's no further play. So like we said, ladies and gentlemen, go to onehockey.com, register your team today. They're going to have a boys and girls division in Danbury, November 11th weekend. And if you haven't been to a One Hockey tournament, they are the best. They got the mascot running around. They got the cup on the ice. They got the champagne when the kids win. Non-alcoholic. The music's going all the time. I'm telling you, we've all been to many hockey tournaments as hockey moms and dads. And there is One Hockey and there is everything else. And it's just that simple. Go to onehockey.com. Register your team today. You will thank me. Here's Tierney now. Tierney at the dot. Tierney pulling the trigger. That just missed. And ends up all the way out to center ice. Chased down there by Flickinger. Flickinger on the backhand. Got it up for Tierney. Tierney turning and going. Here's Tierney now with speed. Protecting the puck. Tierney lowering the shoulder. Tierney walking in. Got the shot away. And a nice stop there by Richeza. And now back the other way now. Here come the Wings. Ciarleggio down the left wing. Ciarleggio's got a man cutting to the cooker. Dempsey got a chunk of it. To the corner it goes now for Harmon. Harmon threw it back out in front. 8.5 to go. Bouncing puck. That eludes the Watertown wing getting to it. Harrisman couldn't get the puck out. Into the corner on it quickly there. Ciarleggio. Taken away by Harrisman. Harrisman behind the net. Harrisman up ahead for Carabillo. Carabillo's got Tierney. Couldn't get it out. Sent back in. Offsides is the call. You are watching the SoLu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. We're here at the Rose Garden for a good one. Walking in off the face-off, poke checked away by Roberts at the last second. It's a big poke check there by Landon Roberts. Nice short-range pass for Meyer. Meyer up for Malone. Tompkins over. Tompkins on the puck there. Tompkins behind the net, putting the brakes on. Headed back the other way. Watertown's got to have the edge, though, and stamina. Not that their guys are in better shape than our guys. I'm not saying that, but we've got 5 subs, and they've got a lot more than 5. So they're rolling through at least 3 lines, and we're rolling only 2. So if I'm Watertown, I'm getting over the red line, I'm dumping it in, and I'm starting to run everybody. The Seahawks are starting to run on fumes. Not any fault of their own, just the sheer numbers thing. And Roberts dangerously right in front of the eyes of the goaltender. Nice catch, Hayes. Don't ever do that again. As the great coach told Willie Mays Hayes. As a goaltender, you never like to see the puck come across your eyes. Ethier with the puck now. Up for Wallace. Wallace hounded there by Anderson. What's the call? Offsides is the call. Okay, offsides is the call. 7:04 left to go. 1-0 is the score. The goal by Erisman. So far, the only tally on the board. Watertown looking for the equalizer. Seahawks looking to double the lead. Sent into the corner. On it there is Hockey. Taken away by Erisman. Erisman on the backhand. Puts the brakes on. Erisman dangerously there. Got it out. Go Flugbiel. Flugbiel up ahead for Tierney. Good breakout. Here's Tierney now. Tierney with the puck. Putting the brakes on. Tierney got it in front. Flugbiel chopping at it. And Carabillo first on it. Carabillo back to the blue line. Roberts letting the shot go. That just missed. Here's Erisman now. Erisman at the dot. Erisman lets the shot go. Waffled aside by Richeza. And sent out to center. Will it go far enough for icing? There's a lot of snow out there. Nope, not going to make it. First period, that's an icing because ice is nice and clean. But right now, it's too much snow. Here's Tierney now with speed. Down the right wing. He's got help. A 3-on-1 now. Tierney walking in. Pulls the trigger. The rebound. They score. Alexander Flugbiel got to the cooker. Buries the biscuit there for the Seahawks. And with 6 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the affair, the Seahawks have extended the lead. 2-0 is your score. That is a huge goal there. A big burst of speed by Tierney down the right wing. And here comes Meyer right off the faceoff, looking to go right up the gut. Almost got it back to him. And Flugbiel got to the cooker and buries the rebound. That's a huge goal. Now with under 6 minutes to go, the Seahawks lead this one 2-0. So Flugbiel from Tierney. I'm not sure who passed it over to Tierney. But there should be a second assist on that. Somebody passed it over to him. Tierney took off down the right wing, made the move, ended up on a 3-on-1, took the shot. Flugbiel got to the cooker. And the rest is as they say, ladies and gentlemen. 2-0. Down the left wing, Anderson on the back check there against Ciarleggio. There it goes again. Ciarleggio. I had it. I hate when I get a name that leaves my head. I gotta get it back again. And here's Anderson now. Giving chase. Chipped ahead by Piger. Back win over. On it there's Hossie. And now Roberts. Roberts trying to get the puck out. Poke checks it ahead and away comes Meyer now. A 3-on-1 with Anderson and Malone. Meyer over the blue line. Meyer on the backhand. Sends it across to Malone. Hops over his stick. Malone sends it behind for Meyer. Meyer setting up in Gretzky's office. Got it out in front. Anderson got a piece of it. That went off a body in front. 5 minutes left to go here. Roberts couldn't keep the puck in. Comes away to center. Picked up there by Hossie. Hossie. That's a nice pass there. Right in stride for Carabillo. So yeah, it was a good play there by Victor too. He picked it up on the backhand, got to the forehand, took his time, and made a good pass right in stride to Denny. Those are the little things, ladies and gentlemen. In the course of a long 6-month season, they add up, trust me. Moving neutral zone, broken up momentarily by Flugbiel. He has a chance now, pulling the trigger. Dempsey fights it off and reaches back across his body to cover up, and there'll be no further play. 4:29 left to go here in the third stanza. 2-0, the Seahawks leading the affair. Goals by Erisman and Flugbiel here today thus far. Watertown 0 for 8 on the power play. Seahawk penalty kill has been busy and effective. He has a chance now in front, down low, looking to pull the trigger. Couldn't get it back on the stick there. As Watertown ended up with a man all alone in front. Bouncing puck now. Here's Erisman now with it. Erisman through the neutral zone. He's got help. Erisman leaves it for Flugbiel. Flugbiel down the left wing. Flugbiel couldn't get it back in front. Tierney covering back for Erisman. Flugbiel hustling back. A chunk of his man as he dumps it in. In the corner, first on it there is Flickinger. Flickinger got it up to Tierney. Tierney gets it out to center. Tierney over the red line. Tierney fights off the check of Tompkins. Tierney still with it. Tierney with the puck. Tierney down the left wing. Ran out of room there as Gauthier came over. Tierney doing battle behind the net, trying to get it back out in front. There is Carabillo now with 3.5 to go. Carabillo back to the blue line, hops over to stick of Flickinger. Erisman lost the handle on it there for Wallace. Now a battle ensues. Erisman behind the net. Erisman still with it. On the backhand, puts the brakes on, can't get it out. Flickinger now gets it out to center. Here comes Flickinger now, rushing the puck through the neutral zone. Stepping to the outside with speed. Flickinger cutting back in front, letting the shot go, keeping the waffle there was Richeza. It bounces out the center now. Meyer gets back to it, sends it back in, but offsides is the call. With just under 3 minutes left to go here in the affair, 1-0 is your score. 2-0 is your score. I forgot about the second goal. Sorry, Alex. 2-0 is even better for the Seahawks. If you're a Seahawks fan at home, if you're a Wings fan, you like the mistake that I made. 2-0. Here's Meyer now. Meyer off the faceoff. Meyer on the backhand. Lets the shot go, steered aside by Richeza. Meyer kicks it to Anderson. Anderson tried to get it back to Malone. Malone was covered. Wings trying to get it out the center. They do. Here come the Wings now. Back the other way. Cialeggio. Cialeggio ran into Hossie. Hossie got a piece of it. Hossie got a piece of Cialeggio. And now Roberts. Little misdirection play there. With the puck on his stick, he's got Anderson wide. He sees him. Sosa pass up ahead. Here comes Anderson now. Anderson at the dot, pulling the trigger. That just missed. Good look there by Roberts. He saw him and he waited an extra second to get a better passing lane. Good pass. Anderson digging behind the net, trying to get it out in front. Wings desperately trying to get it out. Can't do so. Meyer letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Cleared and kept. No. Hops over to stick a Hossie. And away to center with under 2 minutes to go. Hossie sending it back in. And the ref is forced to blow the whistle. With 1 minute and 52 seconds left to go here. In the third and final stanza, the Seahawks leading it 2-0. Tierney Flugbiel out there with Denny Carabillo. This line has been effective all day. They've been a thorn in the side of the Watertown Wings here today. 1 minute, 44 seconds left to go in the affair. It's going to do it for our triple header to start off the day. And then the Seahawks will be back on at 5:10 as the Midgets take on Wallington. Chipped ahead now. Flugbiel in on the forecheck. Seahawks come away with it. 1:30 left to go. Erisman with the puck. Erisman sends it up ahead. Not far enough for icing. Tierney gets to it. Tierney at the goal line. Tierney puts the brakes on. Tierney behind the net. Tierney tried to get it back out in front. That went off a defenseman. 1:15 to go now as the Seahawks lead this by 2. Down the left wing they come. Wallace hounded by Flickinger. Good job by Flickinger. Flugbiel coming over to get a piece of him. Flugbiel sending it hard around. And here's Tierney. Tierney on it. Couldn't get it out to center. Longo got back to break it up. Bouncing puck. Erisman just fires it all the way down. It's going to be for icing. So icing occurs there with 51 seconds left to go. And over on our SoLu 2, there's a SoLu YouTube channel, and now we started a SoLu 2 channel. Shoreline Sharks will be playing today at 4:10 versus the Charles River Blazers. A big one coming up on the Northwood Ice Pavilion at 4 o'clock today. And the Wings have pulled their goaltender for the extra skater. I like it. This has been a good game. Wings are a good team, too. Back to the blue line. So are the Seahawks. Letting the shot go. Just wide of Dempsey. Into the corner it goes now. Aussie doing battle there. Trying to get the puck out, but the Wings come away with it. Behind the net. Protecting the puck. Circling the wagons now. Lapointe. Lapointe turning. Lapointe still with it. He lets the shot go. Dempsey with the save. It's picked up quickly by the Seahawks. Out for Anderson. Anderson couldn't get it out as Gauthier kept it in. Got a man in front. Dempsey wouldn't let it get there. 15 seconds to go. Bouncing puck dangerously goes right through the goal mouth. Back to the blue line. Malone looking for one more clear. Malone out to center ice. The empty net ahead of him, but couldn't get it there. But that's going to do it with 4 seconds left to go. The Seahawks are going to get the victory at the home opener here today as they head down to mob their goaltender, Mr. Jack Dempsey, who now we can say the S word, gets the shutout here today. A good team effort. Great goaltending. And the Seahawks hang on against a tough Watertown Wings opponent. Your SoLu top dog of the affair, ladies and gentlemen. You get a shutout. That's who gets the SoLu top dog right there. The goaltender, number 72 in your scorecard, Jack Dempsey. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. For my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. Once again, your final here from the Rose Garden here today. The Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 2. The Watertown Wings 0. See you back here this afternoon right here on the SoLu Broadcasting Network. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody.